Well, hey everybody, it's Pastor Mark here, and I am so excited to be doing these midweek Bible studies with you. If these are encouraging you, I would just ask you, could you do me a favor? Could you share and like these videos so that we can get more people to be encouraged about what God is doing in our lives, especially in this season, that we can trust God with everything. Last week, we started with talking about the importance of prayer, and we talked about the Lord's Prayer. You see, there's this moment in Luke 11, verse 1, where the disciples see Jesus praying. And because they see Jesus praying, they actually ask him, how can we pray? There was something about Jesus' prayer life that they wanted in their lives. And so they say, teach us how to pray. And Jesus starts off by explaining how each and every one of us should pray. And it says, Father, hallowed be thy name, your kingdom come. We talked about it last week, the importance of making sure that God is first in our lives. You see, you need to recognize who you're praying to. The God we pray to is holy. He's loving. He's majestic. He's all powerful. He's the creator of the universe. The list goes on and on. And if God did nothing for us, he would still deserve to be praised because of who he is. But we know that the creator of the universe, the God that we serve, cares about our every need. That's why we see it in verse 3 that we're supposed to bring our needs to God. But what Jesus is trying to get across is before you present your needs to God, before you give him a list of all the things that you need from him, stop and recognize who you're praying to and make sure that God is number one in your life. Outside of all your needs, outside of all the priorities, that God is number one. Then he says in verse 3 that we should present our needs to God after recognizing who he is. And here's what it says. It says, give us each day our daily bread. My wife's grandma can cook. I absolutely love to eat. And anytime you go to Erica's grandmother's house, she prepares a meal for you. And if you don't eat, you actually offend her because she wants you to eat. And so I have gone to her house and I have eaten my dinner and she says, you need to eat more. And she piles my plate again. And I have left there so full because Erica's nana knows how to cook. Listen, Italians know what they're doing. And she wants to make sure that you're taken care of. She wants to make sure that I leave and I am full. This verse helps us understand, as Jesus explains it, that God cares about you. That God cares that you are provided for. You see, bread is considered nourishment in this verse. That this is something that's going to take care of your body. God cares so much about you that he wants to make sure that you are nourished and cared for. And so he says, pray and ask, give us this day our daily bread. So I challenge you to trust God in this season because he's paying attention. I'm challenging you to pray and seek God. And as we do, we look to what Jesus says on how to pray. We're going to follow this up again next week as we finish off on verse 4. But today, would you just take this moment before you pray? Would you recognize who God is? Would you honor him for who he is in your life? And then give him your needs because he actually wants to hear what you're facing. Why? Because Jesus told you he does. We love you. Again, I hope these are encouraging you. Continue to like and share. And we're going to continue to bless you with these because I really feel in this season, God is speaking to the church. And so I hope you're finding these encouraging. God bless you, and we will see you next week.